Testing, Pikachu knees. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, Ollie, Ollie, oxen free. Question and answer. We've got questions and we've got the answers. Ask a question. Which season did you like best? Diatron 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which season did you like? Which season did you like best? Da 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 da. It's the intentionally, not intentionally, very long live stream show. Stranger Things, movie reel, MOVIE. Ooh, look at. Which season did you like best? I'm going to choose. We have colors to choose from this time. Which season did you like best? Start question and answer. There we go. Welcome to Badhead Show. Today we will be covering Stranger Things seasons 4 through 5. If you haven't seen the rest of the seasons that I covered, feel free to look in the playlist and catch up. Or mustard. We are reporting on the back half of the mothership. Some of you are surprised that I am here. Starting something a little bit different right here. It's time to party and chill on this voyage. Here for a short amount of time. Everyone else has left the mothership except for me. Ha 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 ha. Are you a Stranger Things fan? Which season did you like best? I know one thing for sure. I'm sad that the season is over. I'm hoping they come with a comeback. Do you think Stranger Things should come back? I think so. Do you think? I do. There's so many things I want to ask. Which season did you like best? Do you think Stranger Things should come back? I most definitely think Stranger Things should come back. the way it ended, it leaves a lot of room for the show to make a glorious comeback. And you guys, I am definitely here for it. I want to say shouts out to all my cool peeps and baskethead waves who showed up for the first session of baskethead, where we all gathered around the forest fire, the dumpster fire, the Ring of Fire, the bonfire, before the rising sun to watch a movie. Right now, we're here for a short amount of time, getting ready to go over the summary of Stranger Things recap seasons 4 through 5. Spoiler alert, my cool peeps, if you haven't seen it, unfortunately, just put this on mute and keep supporting the platform. I'm going to get right into opening up the Royal Tabulator by way of social media and ask for the wonderful AI overview to please provide for me to read to you the summary of Stranger Things Part 1. Bring your snacks, bring your drinks, bring your warm blankets. It is pretty chilly on this ship. Outside of that, everything else is pretty darn cool. Season 4, Stranger Things summary. Loading up in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, turkey sandwich. First of all, I'm going to start with Season 3. No, Season 4. Season 4 of Stranger Things, 1986, follows a split group fighting Vecna, a creature 86 teams, to open rifts between the Upside Down and Hawkins. Shouts out to all the people who are still wandering around in the Upside Down. I hope you find what you're looking for and return back to us safely, intact, and in one piece. For those of you who are questioning about the Upside Down, don't go voyaging in strange lands that you're unfamiliar with, especially in this day and age, because Vecna may just get you. Who's to say that Vecna is actually gone? Just like with Voldemort, I don't think that guy is gone from Harry Potter land. Once again, I like to say that Voldemort passed away in Magic Land, and magic never dies. So in my book, guys, Voldemort is still alive, and probably Vecna too. Stranger Things Season 4, 1986, follow a split group fighting Vecna, a creature 86 teams, to open rifts between the Upside Down and Hawkins. While 11 regains power to confront her past, Henry Krill 1, Hopper escapes a Russian prison, and the Hawkins crew fights to save Max from a coma. Resulting in a fractured town and the merging of worlds. You want to talk about a merging of worlds? A whole new world. What's the rest of the words to that song? It's been so long since I've dared to sing Aladdin, a whole new world. Welcome into Baskethead, where we'll be covering Stranger Things Season 4 and 5. If you are ready for a spoiler alert, stay locked in. If you're not ready for a spoiler alert, stay locked in and just put it on mute. Good morning, my cool peeps. Thank you for pressing the like button. It helps keep the mothership going. Key plot lines. The villain, Vecna, a new entity revealed to be Henry Krill's patient 001 from Hawkins' lab, 86 teenagers to create gates to the Upside Down. Upside Down and Inside Out. Vecna's going to tell you what it's all about. 11's journey, stripped of her royal powers. Stripped of her royal powers. 11 works with Dr. Brenner to regain her abilities by reliving memories, revealing she banished Henry to the Upside Down, creating him. Hawkins' crew. 11 the crew, 11 the crew, yahoo! The Hawkins crew, Dustin, Steve, Nancy, Robin, Lucas, and Max investigate, discovering Eddie Munson. Eddie Munson is wrongly accused of the 86ings. Max, targeted by Vecna due to her trauma, uses music to escape but ultimately ends up in a coma. La 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 la. It's got me. Help! Oh no, come back. Help! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, like Cupcake and Dino, Netflix original special, Cupcake and Dino, General Services. If you have not seen Cupcake and Dino, here's a shameless plug. Cupcake and Dino, General Services. It's a sad shame that the music could not save Max from Vecna. No matter how many times they press rewind and play. She was running up that hill and running into the arms of danger, not running into the arms of the ones who loved her, shouts out to escape, but she unfortunately by default, ran into the arms of Vecna. It's a sad shame. And therefore I'll type it in there. How do you spell Vecna? Vecna. It looks like I eat a sausage. Oh boy. Russia/California. Joyce and Murray rescue Hopper from a Soviet prison where he forgot a demigorgon. The California crew, Mike, Will, Jonathan. Jonathan, do this. Jonathan, do that. You guys remember Jonathan from the Rugrats show where I was about to call her Harry Potter, where Angelica Pickles' mom had a guy who worked for her named Jonathan, and she was always like, Jonathan, do this, Jonathan, do that. Russia, California. Joyce and Murray rescue Hopper from a Soviet prison where he fought a demigorgon. The California crew, Mike, Will, Jonathan, Airgale travels to find the royal number 11. According to AI Overview, Season 4, the climax. Going nowhere fast, we've reached the climax. No, not that. We're talking about the end of the climax on Season 4, Stranger Things. I'm sorry, I thought y'all was talking about that Usher song. Put it down. You're interrupting my flow. What's going on? High five. Bam. Welcome into Baskethead. Please have your safety glasses on to protect you from all the blinding lights. Turn up the lights in here, baby. Extra bright. I want y'all to see this. Turn up the lights in here, baby. Moving forward, the group executes a plan to 86 Vecna while they temporarily stop him. He succeeds in creating 4 gates. I got 4 gates. One right here, one right here, one right here, one right here. That sounds like 5 gates. Say it again. I got 4 gates. One right here, one right here, one right here, one right here. Sit down. Once again, the climax. The group executes a plan to 86 Vecna. While they temporarily stop him, he succeeds in creating 4 gates, causing a massive destructive earthquake in Hawkins and allowing the Upside Down to seep into the real world. You're in the real world now, Neo, says Morpheus, or something of that latitude. Latitude, longitude, up, down, left, right, tomato, tomato. The ending. The season ends with the town devastated. Max in the coma, her mind blank. Eddie passed away as a hero. And the Upside Down breaking through to Hawkins, setting up a wall for the final season. Okay, setting up a war for the final season. It seems like from the very beginning of season 1 of Stranger Things, they were already in some type of war, unbeknownst to themselves. Albeit the war of poverty, the rich versus the poors, the smarts versus the high school populars. It was always and already a war going on. So to add science fiction, or should I say science fiction meshing in with reality, guys, in addition to all the everyday problems and everyday struggles that people had to face on that show, it turned into be a real big disaster. The ending season. The season ends with the town devastated. Max in a coma, her mind blank. Eddie passed away as a hero. And the Upside Down breaking through to Hawkins, setting up a war for the final season. We've got AI overview loading up the rest of the deep dive overview. Welcome to Baskethead. Hope you have your sunglasses ready, because we're floating around in space for a limited amount of time. Talking about Stranger Things, house suiting. As we float around in space, the aliens will be driving us around the galaxy. I rented out a room and a block of time so I can be here with you guys, filling you in on the Stranger Things of it all. Welcome in. Thank you for pressing that like button, because it helps keep this mothership turning. Are you guys fans of Stranger Things? Yay or nay? Or have you seen it yet? Shout out to the cool peeps and waves who have already voted. Can you explain to me season 4 Stranger Things in summary? Deep dive overview. Season 4 of Stranger Things picks up 8 months after the Battle of Starcourt, following 3 main plot lines across Hawkins, California, and Russia. Let's have a moment of silence for the beautiful mall that went down in flames the 3rd season. That mall was such a beautiful mall, a sign of the times of where we are today. The mall crumbling down all around us. Can we bring back shopping malls again? The day when things were allegedly good. That's what everyone else says, of course. Moving forward, according to AI Overview, my cool peeps, it says this: Hawkins, Indiana. I'm going back to Indiana. No, you're not. You're stuck on this ship. A new supernatural entity named Vecna begins brutally 86ing teenagers by preying on their past traumas. You got to heal those traumas, y'all, so Vecna don't get you. You got to heal the past traumas, or you're gonna get Vecna. Hawkins' new supernatural entity named Vecna begins brutally 86ing teenagers by preying on their past traumas. Actor cheerleader Chrissy, wake up! I don't like this! Chrissy, wake up! Chrissy Cunningham is 86th in his trailer. Eddie Munson, leader of the D&D Hellfire Club, becomes the prime suspect and goes into hiding. Dustin, Max, Steve, Nancy, Robin, and Lucas investigate to clear his name, discovering that each of Vecna's 86s opened up a new gate to the Upside Down. Good morning, high five, bam, and welcome into Baskethead. Today we're covering Stranger Things seasons 4 and 5. Shouts out to the replay squad, my day ones, day twos, day news, and the ones passing through. It's pretty chilly up here in space, but our hearts and minds are warm. Thank you so much for the donation and the beautiful floating heart. High five. Let's see here. I'm going to say thank you for your donation, because you most certainly did not have to do that. Welcome into Baskethead. Take a look around. We have snacks at the table, drinks to drink, and warm blankets to keep you warm. And for my fashion savvy cool peeps, we have a handful and an armful of triple fat goose coats that have been donated to us Feel free to put one on so you can stay warm while we float around in orbit. Thank you so much for your donation. There you go. According to AI Overview, Season 4 continues. California and Nevada. California and Nevada. 11, now living in California without her powers, is bullied and eventually arrested after assaulting a classmate. You mean to tell me they arrested the legend? Yes, they arrested the legend. The legend has been eliminated. What did they say in that song? You're not hardcore. No, you're not hardcore. Unless you live hardcore. Unless you live hardcore. But the legend of the rent is still hardcore. You got to pay your rent, or Vecna will get you one way or the other. Vecna will get you one way or the other. A secret operation in Nevada. She reunites with Dr. Martin Brenner. Papa. To regain her abilities by confronting her suppressed memories of a 1979 86 at Hawkins' lab. Mike, Will, Jonathan, and their new friend Aragel race across the country to find her. Now this Aragel friend, I'm getting the names all mixed up because I'm thinking about the dragon Aragon. Hey, School of Rock, exactly. How many people out there on this mothership have seen School of Rock featuring Jack Black? It's a very fun movie. Maybe they'll have that movie available for us to be able to watch on the mothership next week. It all depends. It seems like YouTube rotates their movies, so I'll have to wait till it's closer to time to select a movie for us to watch next Wednesday. That movie is very fun and entertaining. According to AI Overview, here's some more information about Season 4. Kamchatka, Russia. Kamchatka, Russia. Joyce and Murray received a hidden note revealing that Jim Hopper survived the Starcourt explosion, but is held in a Soviet prison. They travel to Alaska, then Russia to rescue him, eventually helping him and a guard named Dmitry Enzo fight off a captive Demogorgon to escape. Fight off a Demogorgon to escape. Shouts out to all my cool peeps and baskethead waves who have stood the good fight of combating against a Demogorgon in their lives. You stood the test of time and now you're still standing. I'm still standing. Yeah. I'm still standing, ladies and gentlemen. I am still standing. I have fought the Demogorgon and I have won. I have my weapon of choice in hand and I will get the slice and sit down. I'll get the slice and sit down. Please, never mind him. Good help is so hard to find nowadays on this mothership. You do have access to the restrooms, my cool peeps. We do not have access to the kitchen, which is why we have our snacks at the back of the table. Major reveals Vecna identity in the massive twist. Vecna is revealed to be Henry Creel. Henry Creel, the son of Victor Creel. He was 001, the first test subject at Hawkins' lab. In 1979, after 001 86, the other lab, moving forward, 11 defeated him and accidentally banished him to the Upside Down, where he transformed into Vecna. Just like the Chris Brown song, 11 transformed that guy into Vecna. I would transform you. Moving forward, not as much as I would like. And put that in here. Please stand by. While I'm operating on this mothership, I am multitasking on several things at one time. It takes skill to be able to do something as cool as this. Vecna's identity we just read. Max Protection. The group discovers that music is specifically Max's favorite song, Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush, can break Vecna's mental trance and save the victims. Now, do you think the song saved Max? Because it seems like to me, no matter how much she listened to that song, unfortunately for her, she kept running into a deeper sunken place. That's what happens, apparently, according to AI Overview. What happens when you run from your unacknowledged trauma? The finale and ending. The groups launch a coordinated attack from 3 locations. 3 locations in the Upside Down in Russia and psychic battle. Number 1 placement of the group attack, coming from 3 different directions in an attempt to defeat Vecna in Season 4. Steve, Nancy, and Robin set fire to Vecna's physical body, while Eddie Musin sacrifices himself to distract a swarm of demigods. In Russia, Hopper, Joyce, and Murray 86 the prison remaining demogorgons and mind flayer particles, weakening Vecna, through their hive mind connection. We got a hive mind connection here. It's a hive mind connection. Psychic battle. I'm quite sure this has something to do with L. 11 piggybacks into Max's mind to fight Vecna telepathically. Though L pushes him back, Vecna briefly 86's Max, which completes his plan to open a 4th gate. So to me, it seems as though they fell right into Vecna's plans, unfortunately. What do you guys think about that? It seems like he was planning on them to form a power plant to put their sources together. It was a trap from the beginning. The aftermath. 11 uses her powers to restart Max's heart, but the brief death was enough to tear a massive rift through Hawkins. The season ends 2 days later, with the core group reuniting in a devastating Hawkins, where Max remains in a coma, and Upside Down spores begin falling on the town like snow. It's giving to me Silent Hill, signaling the start of a full-scale invasion. Shouts out to all of the people who are fans of the movie Silent Hill. There's supposed to be a Silent Hill movie coming out sometime this year if it hasn't already been released. Silent Hill is supposed to be coming out with something this year. Not a video game, but a movie. That is the summary of Stranger Things Part 4. Let's introduce Bella Swan to the screen as she reads the survey. Shout out to all my cool peeps and basket head waves for participating in the survey. Do you like watching Stranger Things? Here comes Bella Swan. Do you like watching Stranger Things? 33% of you said yes, and 67% said no. And 0% said, I haven't watched it yet. I recommend you watch Stranger Things. It is a fabulous show. I've learned so much about it, like how to dress. Thank you, Bella Swan. Quick question I'm going to ask in reference to the season 4 of it all. Was it Vecna's plan to get everyone together so he could my question here is, was it Vecna's plan to get everyone together so he could get Max? In season 4, Vecna's plan was not specifically to bring everyone together to get Max. Rather, he targeted her as a strategic sacrifice to fulfill his ultimate goal of merging the Upside Down with Hawkins. The real purpose of targeting Max, the ritual of 4. vulnerability through trauma, and the mega portal. The mega portal, according to AI overview, the ritual of 4. Vecna needed to commit 4 ritualistic 86 things to create a massive permanent rift between dimensions. Max was selected as the 4th and final 86 thing necessary to complete this clock ritual. Vulnerability through trauma. Vecna targeted Max because he preys on individuals with deep-seated trauma and guilt, which Max struggled with following the passing of her brother Billy. We all know that Billy passed away in that beautiful mall. Let's have a moment of silence for the mall.
You don't want to have a moment of silence for Billy, but you want to have a moment of silence for the mall basket head?
That's right. A moment of silence for the mall. Moving forward, according to AI overview. The mega portal. While Max's friends used her as bait in an attempt to lure Vecna into a vulnerable state, her brief clinical passing away was exactly what he needed to trigger the 4-way earthquake that tore Hawkins apart. Hawkins was torn apart, and it was a Christmas wrap. Music in the background as we float through space. Welcome into the Basket Head Stranger Things edition, where I'm talking about season 4 and 5. What did he want? Did he want them all together? Once again, we're discussing, was it Vecna's plans to get everyone together so he could get Max? Did he want them all together? Luring 11. Vecna's broader plan involving drawing 11 into the fight. He deliberately left clues for the Hawkins group, such as targeting Nancy with visions, knowing they would reach out to 11. Revenge and control, according to AI overview. He wanted to confront 11 because he viewed her as both his greatest threat and only equal by getting Max while 11 was watching. He intended to break 11's spirit and prove his dominance. But you know what? It did not work. Ultimately, while the group coming together provided Vecna with the audience and the vessels Max he needed, his primary objective was the completion of the 4 gates to begin his invasion into the real world. Kill Morpheus from the Matrix. You are now in the real world, Neo. Is that all it's going to say? Well, that's enough to answer my question. So what's trippy for me is the fact that he planted those dreams into her mind. She thought those were her dreams that happened. So not only do you have to vet your dreams when you wake up, guys, in the morning, you have to vet everything and everyone around you. Shouts out to all the cool people who participated in watching Stranger Things 1, 2, 3, and 4. If it's been a spoiler alert, I am completely sorry, but it didn't say too much because you can still go back and watch it and come up with your own opinion. We're getting ready to roll into season 5 in a brief minute. Right now, let's just enjoy the music before I just dive right into season 5. Music note. Music. Let the music play. As soon as I type it in. Time to start some music. B-E-F-O-I, roll before I roll into season 5. All right. Now that we've had a slightly small intermission, let's roll into the survey to see what my cool peeps are saying. So, do you like watching Stranger Things? 50% of my cool peeps in aka Baskethead Wave said yes. 25% said no, and 25% said you haven't seen it yet. That's alright that you haven't seen it. You're in luck. It's a Netflix original, and I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. Shout out to my replay gang and the ones who showed up and showed out maybe a couple hours ago where we gathered around the forest fire, the dumpster fire, the bonfire, the ring of fire before the rising sun to watch a movie. The movie that we watched on the mothership was the SpongeBob movie. So thank you so much for all of you who attended Baskethead's first live streaming today. Now we're here gathered around in the mothership for a little bit of time, talking about the summary of Stranger Things Season 4 and 5. It's time to roll right into seeing what AI Overview has to say about Stranger Things summary for Season 5. Time to talk about Stranger Things Season 5, my cool peeps, as we roll right along. We are about 40 minutes in already. The time sure is flying while we're having fun. Right here in space. I hope you have your safety goggles with you because it is bright out here, flying around in the sky, or should I say space. Season 5, the final chapter of Stranger Things, serves as a direct continuation of the invasion that began at the end of Season 4, focusing on the ultimate battle for Hawkins. Talking about Season 5 right now. About Season 5. Right now, and welcome into the show. Plot and setting. Time jump. In a town in chaos. The mission and wheels roll. According to AI Overview, here is the summary of Season 5 of Stranger Things. My cool peeps and basket hit the waves. Time jump. The season began in November 1987, picking up roughly 18 months after the massive rifts tore through Hawkins. A town in chaos. A town in chaos. Please pardon the parrot. It always follows me around wherever I go, just like my buddy. Shout out to my buddy. Cabbage Patch Kids, Garbage Pail Kids, and unfortunately Chucky and his family. Hawkins is under strict military quarantine and intense surveillance to contain the spreading influence of the Upside Down. Although they did not do a good job doing that, because they were able to weasel their way in and deploy a plan. The mission, our heroes reunite with a single clear objective. Find an 86 Vecna who has vanished while his plans for a final merge of dimensions remain in motion. Go on, we got the missions in motion. Shouts out to That's So Raven, the episode of The Boys in Motion. We're Boys in Motion, LOL. Instead of Boys in Motion from That's So Raven, we've got Dimensions in Motion. Dimensions in Motion. A tale as old as time, just like Beauty and the Beast. Thank you so much for pressing the like button. Thank you so much for your donations that I've already received during this pop-up basket head live stream. According to AI Overview, the mission for Season 5, our heroes reunite with a single clear objective, find an 86 Vecna who has vanished while his plans for the final merge of dimensions remain in motion. Wheels roll. Will Byers takes center stage as his psychic connection to the hive mind intensifies, allowing him to sense Vecna's movements and targets. This is a prime example of taking the enemy's plans that were used against you and turning them back around on them. Now that's one of the best things in life right there. Major characters, a new cast, returning party, new faces. 11's evolution. Not like the Pokemon evolution, we are here to gather around and witness the evolution of Elle once again in Season 5. How many more times can Elle evolve? Is Elle a Pokemon? These are questions that I need to have answered. Please stand by while I write this down. According to AI Overview, under the category in reference to Stranger Things Season 5, major characters and new cast, we have new faces. Linda Hampton joins the cast as Dr. K. The cold and efficient leaders of the military's Wolfpack unit tasked with capturing 11. Other new characters include Derek Turnbull and classmate Holly Wheeler. Holly Wheeler. 11's evolution. 11 enters a warrior state, demonstrating more innovative and powerful control over her psionic abilities than ever before. Do you think season 5 displayed Elle as super powerful, or do you think it was about the same? I'll have to watch it all over again to be able to answer that question for you. And unfortunately, to my surprise, that's all it has to say about the summary of season 5. Weird, huh? Release information. Netflix released the final season in 3 distinct parts. Volume 1, 2, and the finale. Volume 1, episodes 1 through 4, released November 26, 2025. Volume 2, episodes 5 through 7, released December 25th on Christmas Day, 2025. And the finale, episode 8, released December 31st, 2025. And my family and I were gathered around watching that. We had our snacks and we had our drinks. And it was really fun. The series finale, titled The Right Side Up, was notable for receiving a simultaneous limited theatrical release alongside its debut on the streaming platforms. You guys, reading all this stuff again about Stranger Things season 1 and 2 makes me want to just start it all over again. Will there be a Stranger Things continuation? I think there's plenty of room for Stranger Things to continue on with what they're doing. I'm typing in the computer now and asking, will there be another Stranger Things? While the main flagship series has officially concluded with season 5, the Stranger Things universe is continuing through several new projects. Exactly. So here's some wonderful information, my cool peeps and basket head the waves. I'll put it down here. I'll copy and paste it. It's the most wonderful time of the year, as this year has been filled with exciting news. News number 1, for those of you who did not join us on the first voyage this morning on Baskethead, Harry Potter is indeed coming out with another installment. Not a movie, but a series. I think it's going to be on HBO Max. They are already currently in production. And according to AI Overview, while the main flagship series has officially concluded with season 5, the Stranger Things universe is continuing through several new projects.
I never thought that I would see the day where an angel got his wings.
What are you talking about?
Stranger Things is coming out with more content? Is that what you're saying? I'm flying away. I'm going on now. I've seen it all.
Wow. The end of the main series, according to AI Overview. Season 5 was the finale. The main story of 11 and the Hawkins gang ended with season 5, which was released in 3 parts, ending on December 31st, 2025, last year Christmas, my cool peeps. Season 6, the Duffer Brothers have explicitly stated there will be no season 6, as the characters' arcs and the mystery of the Upside Down were fully concluded. Upcoming spin-offs and projects. Animated series. The Tales from 85, a new animated series, is scheduled to premiere on April 23rd, 2026. It is set during the winter of 1985 between seasons 2 and 3 and features the original characters facing a new paranormal mystery, though they will be voiced by a new cast. Oh. Entitled Live Action Spin-Off, Duffer Brothers are developing a special live action series. A live action series? How much more live can you be? I mean, why not just say a series? Do we have to say live action? According to AI Overview, upcoming spin-offs and projects. Animated series Tales 85, a new animated series, is scheduled to premiere on April 23rd, 2026. It is set during the winter of 1985 between seasons 2 and 3, and features the original characters facing a new paranormal mystery, though they will be voiced by a new cast. According to AI Overview, My Cool Peeps. Untitled live action spinoff. Untitled live action spinoff. The Duffel brothers are developing a separate live action series. It is described as a clean slate, featuring a completely different decade, town, and cast. This project is in early development and is expected no earlier than 2027. Stage play, The First Shadow. Here for it. Will this be going to Broadway or nah?
Are you going to Broadway or nah?
The First Shadow, a prequel play focusing on Henry Creel's origin in 1959, is currently running on Broadway through September 2026. Netflix has announced plans to release a professionally filmed version of this play for streaming. Now that's a fun tidbit of information to know about. Books and Games. Books and Games, a new mystery novel focusing on Nancy Wheeler, and a new collaboration with the game Dead by Daylight, released January 2026, are also part of the franchise's expansion. If you are interested in Stranger Things and all there is and thereof, there ain't, and there what may be's about Stranger Things, fret not, my cool peeps and basket heads, the waves. It seems like there's going to be an onslaught of Stranger Things stuff coming out. And some of it, in fact, is in the works. So this is going to be shaping up to be a great year, my cool peeps. I want to thank you so much for coming in, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Time to wrap up this wonderful survey. Bella Swan, can you please come out and close out strong with the reading of the survey?
On my way.
Hang on, guys. She's in the kitchen. She'll be back shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, Bella Swan.
Hello and welcome, my cool peeps and basket heads, the waves. Thank you for participating in the survey. Do you like watching Stranger Things? 45% of you said yes. 33% of you said haven't watched it yet, and 22% of you said no. Well, you're missing out and you are in luck. You have plenty of time to catch up and watch Stranger Things before they start rolling out their spin-off TV shows.
Thank you, Bella Swan.
You're welcome.
And thank you guys so much for your donations, your likes, and your comments. You have been locked in for a set amount of time on the mothership while we float in space. Have your space glasses ready, because it is not just darkness in space. There's tons of lights in space, which is why we have our sunglasses. We have snacks at the back of the table before you go and exit off the mothership. Grab you a couple of to-go boxes and pile it on with the food, and then you can leave the spaceship. Until next time, tomorrow LA will be on Freestyle Thursdays with LA, and on Friday, back by popular demand, it's your boy Hercules the Shark for Fish Fry Fridays, and you are in for a surprise. Not only are you going to be able to interact with the living, breathing live shark here on Elay TV platform, he's got a bonus video coming up afterwards, and he will be talking about rapper Ja Rule. I look forward to hearing about what that shark has to say on that show. You've been locked in for a set amount of time for a little under an hour on the mothership. The ship has landed, my cool peeps. Please be advised that you will be feeling jet lag, so be careful as you walk out of the mothership. You guys, thank you for your support, your likes, and the new subscribers. It's been real, guys, and keep being wacky, keep being you, and catch up on all the basket head videos. See you next week.